Darkness, Dark Lord.
It's a lot of beer to have at once.
Mm.
I'm pretty sugary.
Beat us. What's up, beer tubers? John, Eric, sober as shit. Not really. Back at you with the latest and greatest release from Indeed Brewing Company. Compliments of you. What the fuck did this cost, by the way? Please don't show me over 10.
It was on the shelf. I bought it.
John. Anyways, this is the Double Day Tripper. One of our favorite local beers, imperialized, if you will, clocking at 8.8% alcohol by volume. Really cool label artwork, gold foil, looks nice. What do you like so much about regular Day Tripper?
Regular Day Tripper is just got a really strong, nice hop presence with it, right?
It's like Funyuny, Simcoe-y. Awesome. So this one, they talk about 90 IBUs, 8% alcohol by volume, and it's got to be good, right?
We'll see. Well, 90 IBUs is a lot of IBUs. It should be
we're not really a big fan of overwhelmingly brutal bitterness. So.
Right? Yeah, we did not like to center that much as an example of a big
loved it.
bitter bomb that people
wow. This one does pour a little bit of caramel hue. It does look like Day Tripper in a glass. Like, literally. The nose is booming grapefruit.
Definitely.
Oh, wow.
You don't even got to get your nose.
No.
You just float it around.
It kind of smells like Stone and Joy by.
I would
or
totally
Ruin 10.
That, right?
Or Ruin 10.
I'd go more Enjoy by just with the
Agreed.
The citrusiness and the less sugary notes.
Mm-hmm. Big grapefruit. Big West Coast piney bitterness. Slight Funyuny character.
Just that big dankness.
I get that citrus pine, like fruit rind, if you will, like a lemon peel, or grapefruit peel, slight like tangerine.
Tangerine, I can see that. Yeah, the more tart notes of a tangerine.
Wicked notes. Like
this is smelling. It smells a lot like Enjoy by to me, and I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
Slight boozy character, slight sweet character, but it's really muddled behind all the hops. I mean, this is what. 2 weeks old from bottling? So with that said, older than it could be. But can't wait. So cheers to you for picking it up. Cheers to you for joining us. Cheers. Wow. 90 IBUs really punches you in the tongue. That dank character is really present.
Not in a bad way.
No.
No, I'd say this is like layers of flavor kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It leaves with a nice citrus fruit, and then
I get that skunky, Funyuny,
right in the middle,
pine,
and then it just rolls at the end with the big hop bitterness at the end, right?
And
all 90 of those IBUs
sweetness,
right to the back.
Oh yeah, they're all across the tongue. Really, really nice. A little overwhelming for me. I tend to grow on those lesser IBU bombs, but this is awesome.
This is really good. I was expecting more bitterness. I like that somehow it stays till the end, like you don't really catch it. The bitterness does really coat your tongue. It doesn't really go away once you get it. I'd say
resounding.
I'd say the first sip I had was the best.
Agreed.
When your tongue was clean and you could get everything, and then the hop bitterness will kind of just coat your tongue.
I think the nose was just so amazing. The first, like we were getting that waft of fresh squeezed grapefruit, and now you kind of get into it now that you've had it.
And since I was comparing it to Enjoy by, should we know that this doesn't taste like Enjoy
No, not at all. Enjoy by is a little bit more tropical.
And a lot less hop bitterness on the backside, for sure.
Agreed. Enjoy by is a little smoother. With that said, I do like this more than Enjoy by. And that might be the Minnesota and me speaking, but I do prefer this.
I think I might like this more than regular Day Tripper. It's for sure. It's much more of an occasional beer than like a all the time beer like Day Tripper can be. And the hop bitterness will kind of knock your tongue out. I can feel that already.
Palate fatigue is already setting in. Score-wise, this is a great beer. It might be my second favorite to Rum King.
Rum King.
Haywire sucks.
Haywire was good.
Haywire sucks.
Haywire
is solid. Haywire fresh is good. Haywire aged is bad.
Haywire, yeah, it's hop-tacular. You need to have it ASAP.
The Hoppy Burps.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt, who you know, references Hoppy Burps so much and Hoppy Big Beers he likes.
Yeah, those are here.
And they're
totally
great. And they're great. Because you're kind of reliving the beer on just the aromatics through your taste buds. Dude, it's soup solid. They talk about it being a double pale ale versus a double IPA.
That's just because
blurred lines.
They call Day Tripper a pale ale.
Right. It's really an IPA.
And
blurred lines.
They're just going with it.
It's up there in my favorites.
This is good for a local beer. This is really good.
I didn't think I would like it nearly as much.
I figured it would be a hit or a miss. You know, this is not quite a 100% hit, but it's still really, really good.
There aren't many faults. There is a slight boozy sweet character towards the end of it that is slightly.
I think the caramel malts that they used in this really impart that sweetness at the end.
Right at the end.
And the sweetness and the bitterness are, they're not my favorite kind of pale ale or IPA qualities.
Right. Nor are they mine, but
they managed to.
This is more in color than it is taste for the caramel malts.
The grapefruit is really present throughout, and I think that's a really good.
It's
really good on that.
Dominant. The citrus grapefruit note is dominant.
And when you have that many IBUs, it tends to just wash that out.
Correct.
Really easily.
And lets you, like that speakeasy we just had. You clearly could tell that all the hops had faded, all the caramel malt and the sweetness was coming through.
Just taking over.
And it was just brutal. We decided not to share it with you for that reason. Score 95.
95. I was going to go 93.
Okay. I'm going 95.
And that's just because of my preference of the style, really.
Sure.
A lot of you'll see doubles going sweeter, or you see them go funkier. Right?
I can see a 93. I totally can understand 93. There's something about it that I just so much love. It's got that really present day character, and it just kind of drives it home with the 90 IBUs.
If someone said, "Give me a great double that you can get locally," and abrasive's not around because that's got to be your go-to.
That's in
right?
this. I think this should be sent. In theory, if you're going West Coast, East Coast.
If you can kick it out fresh, I'm willing to bet this will only get worse with time. And not slowly either is what I would gather. Yeah. The sweetness will be like that speakeasy. The sweetness will set in and kind of take over, and you'll get less of the hop and the floral nose.
We'll agree to disagree. We'll go 93 and 95, meet right in the middle at a 94. So it's A-level beer, A-level stuff. Really, really excited to see the future of Indeed. They're going to be releasing a lot of wild ales and sours next year, like Flanders, Lambic, some Hill Farmstead-esque saisons.
Well, considering their track record, those should be really great.
Money. And they'll be on this channel. So with that said, see you shortly. Maybe in a day or two, or a week, depending on when I put things up.
Eric is lazy. It's not my fault.
Fine. Cheers.